Quite often I get to thinking how as kids we got by. Like at Christmas time at our house, we couldn't even afford a fire. But we made do with what we had back then when I was young. Dad used to suck a peppermint and we'd all sit around his tongue.
Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another Advent beer review from the Beer52 box, which is really hanging together with threads, man. It's totally hammered this year. I'm not 100% sure why. Not sure what they've done. Maybe I think they've made the holes a little bit smaller than they were last year, because last year when you pulled open some of them, it ripped the box. But this year you can't get the beers out, and you're ripping the beers to get out of the box. First world problems. I totally get it. I know. When you're drinking beer, that's what happens. As you can see, still got a bit of the throat, but I am feeling a bit better. The fever has actually gone now, which is damn cool, because I really was suffering like for a good week, man. It was absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, you're not here to listen to me bitch and moan, or maybe you are, I don't know, but usually it's about beer. So let's get a beer on the go. We are looking for Day20, which is down here, and see what I mean? This door is totally destroyed, man. Right. Let's try and get this bad boy out. Oh, see, some of these you can't get out through the blooming. Look at that. Oh, my God. It's not even going in there now. Right, in you go. You can go in as well. What is happening? Is that a yonder? Ah, one of my favourite breweries, Tiny Rebel, Pump Up the Jam. This is, I think I might have had this before, but never mind. This is a jam donut pale ale at 5%. And there is the little Tiny Rebel himself, the little hoodie bear, which is absolutely cool in the gang. And it's even got a donut. Oh! As Mr. Homer Simpson, Homer J. Simpson, he used to say, pump up the jam, stop drooling, just drink it. Yeah, you know, mate, just drink it. You know, it makes sense. Right, what have we got here? We have just one rule: never just make vanilla ice cream. Well, actually, Tiny Rebel, I like vanilla ice cream. I think vanilla ice cream is the king of all ice creams. And if you think about it, vanilla ice cream isn't just what ice cream tastes like without anything. Vanilla is actually a taste. It would be milk flavoured ice cream if it was just, you know, that latte stuff that you got on a stick. Do you remember those? I used to love those as well. Milk lollies. Do you remember those? Oh, right. I'm pretty damn sure that I've had this beer before, and I can't remember if I liked it. So let us go for more action. We have got the tasting glass from the Beer52. And, wow, is this a sour beer? I've forgotten. Didn't really give that much away on the bottle, on the can even. Oh, yes, it does have a little bit of sourness to it, but a lot of sweetness too. Look at that lovely, lovely colour. Head, we will come to the head. We have to do a silly sort of thing with this one, of course. And you'll have seen that on the front of this clip. Chuck that down there. Oh, very, very sweeties. So that is over a finger's head, well under 2 fingers. So finger and a quarter, something along those lines. And the bubbles on this, they're not quite nitro bubbles, but they're not far off. They are very, very finely knit. Let me see if I can get the lowdown on this bad boy. Let me use 2 hands. We will see what we can gain from this. Come on. Focus, you damn bad boy. Focus, hocus pocus, focus. Ingredients. Lots of funny languages. Where's English? Jesus. Can't work it out. If you want to pause this video and let me know what's in this bad boy. Oh yeah. Cheers and beers, guys. You can even smell the sweetness. It is like, it's weird. It's like, weirdly, that donut, it says pump up the jam. That is not a jam donut. It even says jam donut pale ale. That, my friend, is a ring donut. That is not a jam donut. And yeah, look at that. There's a big dark hole in the middle. Someone has sucked up all that jam. Some people do it with a straw. I know a girl who used to suck the jam out of the donut first, literally lick the whole donut clean of jam, and then just eat the dough at the end. Very strange. But she could do other things as well. Cheers and beers. Oh. Sweet and sour. It's quite dry actually. The finish on this bad boy is pretty dry. And this does not actually taste like a 5% beer, which is amazing. It's very, very like watery in the finish. Some would say juicy, perhaps, because it washes your mouth. No, there's the aftertaste. The aftertaste, the finish is very late in this one. Like late as in down the road late. I really apologise, dear viewer, for this coughing. But yeah, one of my fever type dreams, I actually dreamt that I couldn't drink alcohol anymore. And I think I'd rather die than not ever be able to have alcohol ever again. And I'm not even an alcoholic, or that's what I tell myself. I just like beer. I mean, it doesn't have, I have to say, it's a pale ale, it's not an IPA. I'm almost sure that there are some fake kind of injected tastes in here. I don't believe that this is all natural. It's not tart enough to be a sour. It's just balanced to the point where it's pretty dry finish, which is absolutely bizarre. Because Tiny Rebel, I remember going to the GBBF, and it wasn't day one. I think it was day 2 or day 3, and this was 2019, so the year before COVID, or the year of COVID, but not COVID, because it got cancelled for a couple of years. Yeah, I went there with my my good buddy who's no longer around, Jim. Jim, love you, miss you every day, brother. And we went to try and get some Tiny Rebel. We had one beer each, and then they put a sign saying, "We've run out. We're going back to Wales," because they'd sold all their beer in, pardon me, in 2 days. And the beer festival is like 5 days long, 6 days long. So they sold all their beer. I think they had some box sets of cans and bottles and things. But their draft beer, and it was on key keg as well. So I think it was the first year, if I remember rightly, that camera let Key Keg come into the beer festival, which was a massive thing because camera is obviously meant to be cask, right? But they let Key Keg in, and this year, oh my God, Siren were there, Fine Ales were there, Vocation were there. Vocation were cool because they had cask and Key Keg, so they were keeping it real to some degree. But the the back wall of the bar was all Key Keg's beer, and it was super commercial. It was expensive, I have to say. Some of their beers were like £5 for a half, and it was like, Jesus Christ. But I have to say, Tiny Rebel are up there with my favourite brewery, way above Brewdog in my opinion. Brewdog, you've had your day, Brewdog, you know. Although saying that, there is a new Brewdog open in Canterbury real soon. I think maybe next summer it's going to be open, and I will definitely go in, try some of their beers because they do make some good beers. I just do not agree with their politics and their marketing and their bullshit. They're bullshit artists. They speak lies. But anyway, this has been Uncle Jonah. If you want to listen to beer reviews that are not bullshit, are not lies, are not paid for by corporate people, because I know some people get given lots of free shit, believe it or not. Not me. I have to pay for all of my beers. So if you want an honest opinion, why not click like, click subscribe in the comments down below. Send me a comment. Say, I don't want to be lied to. I don't want to be lied to anymore. Anyway, I must be still a bit feverish. My God. Ooh. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers and beers.